Finally, our second match, CLOUD9 versus LOWKEY Esports. Let's get underway. We said it, CLOUD9, and Gibbs talked about it on the desk. They've transformed from that super aggressive team that relied on Squishy to great defense and great teamwork down the pitch on the counterattack.
And all of that comes down to Gimmick and the space that he can create. A similar player to someone like Justin who can just create spaces and opportunities out of nowhere. But right off the bat, CLOUD9 are dominating with pressure.
Already another shot. That one turned away by Tander. And across the field over to Renan. He's able to kick it back down to CLOUD9's back wall. Gimmick throws one up and it's stopped in midfield. Still moving down for CLOUD9 and meeting on the challenge. No one ever hit the ball, and now LOWKEY will be able to at least move it back to midfield. Against the side wall, Card will dump it off to CLOUD9's corner. And has some time to chase it out, but turns away as Gimmick flips this one, and LOWKEY looking to find some headway here in midfield. Able to throw away a couple of them, but a high ball for CLOUD9 will give them a chance here in the orange half.
Oh, great pressure there from Card, just barely keeping it within his teammates' possession. That's what you want to see from them, not just completely booming the ball and trying to keep possession going forward instead of just instantly losing the ball.
Quick pass, Torment blocks it. And now another one over to Torment, but Gimmick. And Squishy in front, Tander back over to his teammate. That's Card back to Tander. Tander picks this up himself, goes under it. He fakes Gimmick out. Tander scores first. LOWKEY Esports on the board.
What a play, the give and go, and then the fake. Look at this backflip. Gimmick thinking he's gonna go for it. What a play from Tander, and even the passing play before that. South America are coming in swinging.
Chamaco talked about how Tander great on defense, but he's the first strike against CLOUD9 for LOWKEY Esports.
And what a way to show up here on the world stage.
Up against midfield, Squishy finds his man and cuts up too high for Torment. Squishy on the rotation back, gives Gimmick a chance at the ball. Gimmick carrying this against the backboard. Oh, it goes straight down. It was dangerous. Both committed. It's a wide open ball, and
what
it's
a
blocked.
save.
Card has the save.
And we thought that was going to be an opportunity there, just so much space to get a shot in, but Card coming in off of his own backboard, swinging in, and gets the last second save, keeping them in the lead.
And it really was just chaotic defense for LOWKEY, and somehow coming away clean with it. CLOUD9 picked up the pace off the kickoff after that first goal. They have it here, rolls off the ceiling, shot for Gimmick, CLOUD9 time.
And look at the play from Squishy here. We see him go up. He doesn't get the dunk, but he even follows and tries to get a bump here on Tander. And Gimmick is just too fast. Tander a little bit slow in net. And everybody getting involved there from CLOUD9.
And again, they were able to lock it down in midfield. Those high balls against the backboard. LOWKEY were struggling to grab those.
And it's possible Tander did see Squishy on the wall there going for the bump, but here's another opportunity. Squishy putting it in with great corner possession.
Yeah, carries it himself here against the back wall, and the touch there by LOWKEY, he tried to roll it up the back or the side wall, but Squishy had it read the entire way. Just smart positioning for his challenges, and it got him the goal. So 2-1 for CLOUD9. And LOWKEY, it started out probably hotter than you might have expected for them. But we're halfway through game number one, and they're finding that pass was deflected and knocked away, and off the corner, it's boomed away again. Torment kicked out of the way, Card's up for this. Has the shot, and it's blocked by Squishy. Back around the corner, Gimmick fighting for possession. He's still got it here, and now carries it away himself. Wins the challenge in midfield, played away for now by Card, but Torment was waiting for him. You can see LOWKEY trying to get it away from CLOUD9, but every time they get it by one, another CLOUD9 car is ready for it. It's cleared away downfield this time again by LOWKEY. With less than 2 minutes to go, a shot, he gets over one.
Oh, it's open.
Goes the backboard, Card's shot is good! LOWKEY tie the game!
The man we wanted to see step up does right here, and no better way to do it than all by yourself. Off the backboard, beautiful shot. Torment can't do anything in net. And now South America, LOWKEY are tied up in this game.
He kicked it up onto the side from that first touch. He saw the head-on challenge coming from CLOUD9, and he gave himself, Turtle, like you said, that free opportunity off the backboard because of that touch. Now LOWKEY, they tied it up. Can they retake the lead with 1:40 remaining here just in the very first game of this set? We wanted to see what South America were made of, and LOWKEY are so far putting on a show. Oh, off the ceiling,
what a
so
touch.
quick from Gimmick.
But instantly denied, but there's another shot in it. Torment sinks it into the net, capitalizing off of the overcommit.
This touch right there, I mean, that set it all up. He tries to clear it out, but it bounces straight off the side wall. Nobody from LOWKEY are going to be able to follow that up. And Cloud9, they take the lead back.
And that's the thing you got to worry about. I talked about beating and winning these challenges against Gimmick, but he can do so many things like you just saw in the air. It's almost impossible.
It's just, they pull things like that out of their hat, and you really wonder who can beat this team. LOWKEY are giving them the stretch here. And a touch up high. Torment wanted to go for that. He got bumped out of the way, and on the transition, Renan. We're gonna have to retreat again. Cloud9 coming up for this, that's Tander. Squishy punts it over one, off the back wall, it's met. For the most part, since that first goal, Turtle, it really, that's not a good touch in front of the box. And
what a save.
He saved it, doesn't matter. Squishy picks it up in the box. Cloud9, a 2-goal lead.
Just caught too much off guard here in the net. Card trying to get a save. He did a great backflip attempt there, but it's just not enough. Squishy in the perfect position, sinks it.
He tried to flip into the ball low on the corner to get a quick clear out. Feeling that pressure from Cloud9, but a 2-goal lead. 43 seconds remaining. Punched off the back wall. Catching it out, pass towards midfield, looking for Card, and it's blocked. Excuse me, Tander on the shot. Wide, Squishy on the transition, back over for Cloud9. 2 up for LOWKEY Esports. Brennan gets back to his own touch in midfield and really negates any negative effects it may have had.
Oh, that's so much space. Cloud9 doing what they do best and suffocating the enemy defense, trying to take all the boost. Look at Torment right there, grabbing a corner boost. They don't have anything. This could be another chance.
They're just killing so much time off the clock. They try to punt it out to the corner. No good, running out of time. Cloud9 will take the first game of this set against LOWKEY Esports.
But wow, what a showing from South America as well, but it's not enough against this Cloud9 offense. It's just not enough, especially with Gimmick right there doing everything he can.
Yeah, Gimmick had the touch of the game, coming so far off the ceiling just to get back to his own touch. And then at the end, when it looked like LOWKEY were going to make some kind of possession happen on offense, they had their last 2 defenders both caught in midfield, too close together. Squishy cut them both off, and he threaded the needle through, and that created a man advantage for Cloud9, and then they killed the rest of the time off the clock.
And that's a lot of the panic that Cloud9 can induce on a team whenever they have so much constant pressure and are getting these winning challenges. It's so hard for a team, especially newcomers like LOWKEY Esports, to gather themselves and to fight out of that.
But I love the passing that we're seeing from LOWKEY Esports.
Oh, yeah.
They have a lot of great passing. They're looking for each other down the pitch. And Shamako mentioned that on the desk before this series started, is that they're really starting to develop that. It's not just all Card anymore. Tander was really leading the push on a lot of these.
Can we talk about that fake real quick? The backflip,
absolutely.
That was incredible, especially after the give and go. They just proved right there in that single play that LOWKEY Esports and South America definitely have what it takes to compete against this Cloud9 squad.
And in this game number 2, fans watching at home may be wondering, can LOWKEY bring it again against Cloud9, or will Cloud9 continue to ramp up and get into their World Championship form in true game number 2 in Neo Tokyo? And we get this underway, Turtle. LOWKEY Esports, they scored the first goal against Cloud9. They were able to tie it up again once, and already feeling the pressure. Demo on the back end. Score for Cloud9.
Right off the kickoff, best way to start a game here. Squishy just getting winning challenge after winning challenge. Unfortunately, nobody there to answer on the backboard. There was a player, Renan, there who could have had the clear, but instantly it just caught him off guard.
6 seconds is all it took for Cloud9. Quick pass out to the middle, looking again for Gimmick, but it is turned away. Renan.
Oh, what a pop-up.
And cut off by Gimmick, who came back on that rotation too. Back on the side wall. Challenge for now, Torment. Another challenge, sends it to the opposite corner of LOWKEY territory. And now Tander moves down the pitch. Gimmick cuts it off. Picking it up quickly is Card. Card's got one on the wing. He's off the ceiling. He throws it right into Squishy Muffins. But the rotation continues here for LOWKEY. Renan high against the corner, straight down, and punched away by Cloud9. fight in the corner for the ball. Up high forward again is LOWKEY. A couple of crucial mistakes, double commits from LOWKEY, really doomed them in game number 1. They find one in the attacking third, straight off the backboard, and it's taken away by Gimmick. Back towards midfield. He's got Torment already racing down the field. He had everybody beat. 2-0 for CLOUD9.
So much space here, and Gimmick doing such a great job at keeping possession, then going for the pass perfectly out in the middle for Torment, who trusted Gimmick completely there. And it seems like the midfield presence that LOWKEY had before, it's just completely gone.
A little more scared, wondering where CLOUD9 is on the pitch. And you talked about that trust factor with Gimmick on the side. Gimmick had so much space, and Torment just knew. He's like, no one's going to challenge him on this. I'm just going to go downfield.
And that's where it comes down to midfield pressure. Last game, the give and go that gave Tanner so much space was in the midfield, and they were able to beat down an opponent and create space. That's what you want to see here, especially against CLOUD9.
And so now you're down early, 2 goals. Card, did he get under it? He did get another flip, but couldn't flip back over the ball. Now a 2v1 here for CLOUD9. Can't flip it over. Was Squishy Muffins. Played again here by Torment. Squishy close to him, off the backboard. Does he have it? No, it's defended this time by Card. Card has been a defensive just acrobat for LOWKEY Esports. He's had to jump up for a lot of saves, and CLOUD9, they have so much space.
You're right, and they need to push out their defensive line forward and start contesting this midfield.
Challenged again in their own third. Gimmick, looking, a shot almost went in. Squishy almost puts it in, it's off the crossbar. The widest angles, and they almost do it both times. Picked up off the corner, that's a big clear.
But here comes the counterattack.
And Card takes that, punched against Torment. Back to the opposite side. How does LOWKEY respond here on the transition? Long ball back to the opposite side. And knocked away, CLOUD9 thwart another assault there by LOWKEY. Loose ball here in the defensive third for LOWKEY. Tander. It's a sailing by one CLOUD9 defender on it. Didn't mean too much. They're not feeling the pressure and the amount of space CLOUD9 have here. You see the boost steal finally coming through. I believe that's the first or second boost steal we've seen here for LOWKEY. How do they put the clamp down here on this CLOUD9 defense? Tander catches it around the corner, sends it across the box, but Renan, he was expecting the touch up high. He didn't get it past another. Forced LOWKEY to make a touch, buy some time for a seam, but CLOUD9, they're just controlling the ball right now.
Right, not too much vision here coming out from LOWKEY. They're not finding each other on the field, especially with their clears. They're kind of just booming it forward and not having somebody else on the other side follow. Like right here, you see him, who's following? Nobody. It just has Gimmick with so much space. You want to keep the pressure forward and have confidence to move up.
Coming around, was able to get in front, was Renan. And now Card takes this past Squishy. He wins a big challenge against Squishy. It's a runaway ball. Card gets LOWKEY back in the game, their first of game 2.
Uncharacteristic from CLOUD9, over-aggressing so much with Squishy just getting dunked on by Card there. Beautiful dunk, putting it in. And I mean, it might not be a pass play, but that's a great way to counterattack. Exactly.
Absolutely, just a great place to put their car to win that challenge. And now you pull within 1 with some time left. And we know LOWKEY have sparks. They're gonna need a fire here near the end of game 2. Renan, shot easily defended by Squishy. And again, already downfield, Torment right into Gimmick.
And you can see the comparison of just the vision from both teams trying to find each other on the pitch. Every single pass seems so well thought out from CLOUD9. If LOWKEY can find each other and connect some passes and also get these counterattacks, they're still in it. They got 50 seconds left.
And even there, CLOUD9 was going for the mid-air bump. And now on the other way, Card, he has a shot. Torment forced up. It's against the backboard. Another one coming through. Oh no, Renan! It goes to the corner. That was their opportunity. And Gimmick takes it away. Card locks it down in midfield. Does LOWKEY have another chance here? 35 seconds left. Card back. Flipped away by Squishy, and Torment takes out LOWKEY in midfield, but they still have the ball. Renan, another challenge. Card's gonna race it down. A bouncer for Card. Does he have the read? He does, but the challenge is there by CLOUD9. Opposite corner, Tander picks this up against Gimmick, right in front of Renan, but it bounces. The ball bounces behind him. Tander and Renan up for this. It's straight down. They have to make a save. Torment hit the inside of the post, pass out to midfield. Card puts it in front of Torment, gets it by Renin around the corner. What can they do with 5 seconds left? Back in the midfield. They have to keep the ball in the air. It's dropping down. No good. Cloud9. They take game 2.
And the hustle from LOWKEY, just so much pressure there at the end, but Cloud9 staying on top, not letting up. 1 goal difference. LOWKEY threw everything they had at Cloud9, and it wasn't enough.
And you could feel the respect from LOWKEY against Cloud9. The first half of that game, they just gave them so much space. And you had said it even in the later stages of that game that it was one guy up, and both of their teammates are sitting behind the midfield line. There's no pressure.
And that's something that comes down to confidence, really, especially here on the world stage. They're newcomers here. It's so hard to have that confidence to say, you know what, I trust my teammates. I'm going to push up forward. So for LOWKEY, it's all about finding that sweet spot and not over-aggressing, but also being confident enough to go forward and respond to these clears.
And so the goal differential, which is a potential tiebreaker in all of our groups, every goal matters this weekend. And both the teams that we've seen so far today, one out of Oceania and now against now with South America, even if you don't win this series, both of these games have been close. You only lost the first game by 2. You lost this one by 1.
Yep.
You are taking it to Cloud9 right now. And every single save, it matters. Every single game, it matters. Even if they don't win this series, if they can win this next one, it puts them in much better position later on in group stage.
And I want to see how they come out swinging this game. It seemed both matches we've seen so far were kind of opposites. The first match we saw so much aggression, and then the second match we saw, like you said, so much respect. I'm hoping to see if they can even it out. But against this Cloud9 team, what can you do? Let's get into it. Game 3.
A potential sweep for Cloud9. LOWKEY looked to hang on in their very first match here at the World Championship. Torment.
Oh.
He finds his man downfield. It's saved by Card again. And that one slips under. Gimmick has it. It's off the post. A shot by Torment denied by Renin. When it gets in front, Torment somehow comes away with it. Double commit. Panic on defense for LOWKEY. They have some space. Renin catches it, and they get out of harm's way.
Just pure chaos on the field. Bumps and winning 50-50s. That was unreal. I'm surprised there was no takeaway from either teams there. But LOWKEY holding strong.
And a good back pass over to Tander. Tander picks that up and makes another challenge against Squishy, coming in quickly. A good follow-up by Renin. The Torment picks this up again. Back around midfield, Torment looking for Squishy. Gimmick just bullying his way through. So many chip shots from Cloud9. They couldn't get anything going. A very tight defensive positioning by LOWKEY Esports. They're able to get it back towards midfield, but Cloud9, it hasn't been real quick in game 3, but it's been suffocating pressure so far. Another shot blocked.
And that's an important thing to notice, that this game is completely different from before. But oh, Squishy, can he do it?
Oh, he goes under and he almost beats the entire defense. One man stayed on the ground, and it was the only man who could have made that save. Squishy almost making the whole team look silly. And we saw Gimmick with the ceiling. All 3 of these players, Torment has even showcased some of that prowess mechanically that we're so used to seeing out of the other 2, but all 3 of these players will beat you that way.
You see one of them there? Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Renin, and he picks it up again back to the other side, but that's a shot. Oh no, it's too light. Over to the other side, Torment picks it up off the back wall. Cod has to get in front. Everyone on LOWKEY's out of boost. A monster clear. And I say monster because literally everyone on LOWKEY had no boost.
Surviving in this panic right now, LOWKEY just holding on by a thread. So many banging shots coming out from Cloud9, but this is completely different. Cloud9 came in right away last match and got a kickoff goal, but now it's still 0-0. Whoever scores right now can set the pace of this match.
About half of game 3 left to go. LOWKEY still finding their way in this series, looking for that first game win here at the World Championship. Renin's shot blocked in midair. And around the corner, Card takes this close. Card stays with it, has a path, but it's blocked. Broken up by Squishy. Another quick pass. Card finds this, back to Tander. Tander, does he have Renin? Oh, it's off the corner and out! A beautiful passing play is squandered.
But here comes the counterattack.
On the transition to Gimmick, and it's blocked again. LOWKEY keep the scoreline nil. We got 2 minutes left.
You know that both these teams are giving it everything they have right now. It's all just a matter of patience. And oh my goodness, I thought I was going to get that off the ceiling. What do you do when you see that in the air?
He's nuts. Torment off the back wall. Does he have another touch back over to Squishy, and it's across the box again. LOWKEY clear away another one from Cloud9. And a minute 40 left. There has been no shortage of flair from both of these teams.
Especially Gimmick and Squishy, both of them utilizing that ceiling, but here comes a passing play. Oh my goodness, you see them connecting these passing plays so fast, LOWKEY, and that's an open net.
And Gimmick scores for Cloud9. And you know what, Turtle? This is exactly the kind of play we saw Cloud9 take to DreamHack Dallas.
You're
this
right.
is part of what made them win, is their defense has just been incredible. Yes, LOWKEY, they're putting passes together, but they're cut off at the origin, or the shot just never actually comes through. They never put themselves in a position where they have to jump for a save or have to really read the opponent on a shot.
And they can do it all. They are so explosive on defense whenever they try and find a hole. And that's what it's all about for Cloud9, just being patient, waiting for that hole in the offense, and then just counterattacking instantly.
And it's not over at all. Pass to Tander. He can only buy a little bit of time for Card to come in on the rotation. Torment punches that away. It's a minute left. Still the shot running right into Gimmick. Not over at all for LOWKEY. Squishy securing the boost and booming it back downfield. Card can't find that second touch. And they'll keep moving it down the pitch. Gimmick straight out to midfield. Pass looking for Card. Torment hops over him and clears it away again for Cloud9. Cloud9 may start their World Championship run with a sweep heading in to their next match here in the group stage. 35 seconds remaining, another pass downfield, pass one defender straight open, and it's blocked by Torment, but it's not over. Tander off the back wall. Oh, he almost had the read. Redding just missed, and that shot high, it's knocked away off the corner. Not going quietly in this very first series. Another pass to keep it back in Cloud9's corner.
We've seen all three members of Cloud9 on defense trying to panic and just get this clear out, but the pressure from LOWKEY is coming in. 10 seconds on the clock. They've got to throw everything they have right now.
Knocked away by Torment. Up high is running around the corner. Squishy will easily clear that away. That's going to be tough for LOWKEY to take down the field. Tander hits it up high. Gimmick's there for the challenge, but not straight to the ground. Torment keeps it away from LOWKEY. They got to kill this ball. Gimmick kills it there. Cloud9 sweep LOWKEY Esports and their first series here at the World Championship.
The defending champions come in with a complete sweep against LOWKEY Esports.